What's up? I got a great idea for a video today, guys. Today I'm going to be guessing the rest of this promo. So it's the Myteam anniversary cards. We've already gotten 3, technically 4 from each conference. And I'm going to explain why I'm saying 4 from each conference, because we really only have 3 of each. It's basically this. You see how we have the East, LaMelo, Shaquille O'Neal, and Giannis. And then in the West we got Melo, Yao Ming, and Kobe Bryant. Well, they're going to do one player from each team for this promo, and there's going to be a lock-in, I'm assuming, for a end game from the West and an end game from the East. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each team, and it's kind of interesting because I put Shaq on the Cavs. So it's going to be really fun to see who I guess, and let me know who you guys think is going to be on each team. These are just my guesses, there's nothing definitive, but I think this is going to be a really fun idea is to guess the rest of every player on every team for this promo going forward. At the time of recording this video, they announced today on Monday that J.R. Smith is coming back to 2K. Big dub, but also Taco Fall is getting a card. You can only imagine these two are going to be the 2 cards they drop. It's 1 from each conference, and normally, like, sometimes the end game doesn't match the team, but Taco only played for the Cavs and the Celtics, so we can pretty much safely assume that the Celtics is going to be Taco Fall. Even though there's better players that it could be, they've announced he's coming out, so he's going to be the anniversary card for some reason. Now, JR coming back is kind of a big deal. I guarantee he's probably going to be the Nuggets player because who else are they going to replace him with? They already got Melo in, and Jokic already has an end game. As can't go off anything else here. We're going to go ahead and pencil in here. We got, Taco Fall, and then for the Nuggets we're going to go ahead and put J.R. Smith. So we're going to start top down. So 76ers, honestly, you can put Will. No, you can't. Here has an endgame. Give me anniversary though. For the 76ers, I'm going to actually say Allen Iverson, and I don't want to say that because I want to say Wilt, but Wilt has an endgame already, and I don't think they're going to be putting cards that don't have endgames in here, because this is essentially how this player is going to get their endgame card. There's no endgame Jordan, but I'll get back to that. I think this is going to be Scotty. And what I'm assuming here is I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I think the lock-in for the East is going to be endgame Michael Jordan. That sounds kind of like a big name player, and Michael Jordan probably would sell packs. So you could probably like flip Scotty and Jordan here, but I'm going to go ahead and put Michael Jordan, unless I think of someone else, as the lock-in for the East. Now for the Hawks, what should I go with memory? I don't want to look anything up, like all-time Hawks players. I'm going to skip right now for the Heat. I think I'm going to have to put LeBron James. Man, that's kind of... And see, they could be putting players that just played for that team. So Hawks could be Vince Carter. Vince Carter's got an invincible. Vince Carter doesn't have an endgame. I'm going to say Vince Carter. Which is really weird, right? But this is the anniversary cards. This isn't the end games. These are cards that don't have end games, but they could be an anniversary card. Vince Carter once played. He doesn't have to be good, but he did play for the Hawks. It's like how Shaq is on the Cavs. This is just my guesses. And I'm gonna review this at the very end. We're gonna see how good or bad this is. Make sure I cover every position too, because there's no way 2K is gonna give us all forwards, all guards, and all centers. So this will be very interesting to see how we go here. Knicks is gonna be interesting. I don't really know any Knicks. I'm just gonna say Jeremy Lin on the Knicks. I can't think of anything else. I can't imagine Jeremy Lin would get an endgame. I can't see Jeremy Lin getting an endgame. But I can't think of anybody else who played for the Knicks that was like good, that doesn't already have cards. Like Melo already has an endgame, so I don't know. And for the Magic, I'm gonna go ahead and say Tracy McGrady, and I'm saying that because he already has an Invincible, but they're putting Invincibles already in these, like how Giannis did. He already had one, so Invincible doesn't matter. It matters with the endgame. Teammate does not have one. However, it can't be Rockets because the Rockets, they gave it to Yao Ming. Nets, I am interested to see what they put here, but for the anniversary, I'm gonna say Kevin Durant. Now Kevin Durant's gonna get an endgame for sure. For the anniversary, might be Nets, KD. However, also no, I'm not gonna put him there. Man, I'm gonna put Blake Griffin there. That's not right. I know it's not right. That's because Clippers. I have some ideas for the West that I think are gonna... No. It's Kyrie Irving. I'm gonna put Kyrie Irving here. Man. Okay. Now for Pacers, I have a good one here too. I'm gonna say it's Paul George. I'm gonna say Paul George for the Pacers. PG-24. His end game could definitely be the Clippers, you know, but I think the anniversary card's gonna have to be Pacers, Paul George. Pistons is weird. I don't know what they're gonna do for the Pistons. I'm gonna skip the Pistons for now because I don't know any really good Pistons. Because I don't know any, I could just say Isaiah Thomas, but like man's already gotten invincible. It was a free reward card, so I don't know how they would do that for this. Raptors, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Kawhi Leonard. That's crazy because I could put Vince on Raptors, but then who would be Hawks, right? You know what I mean? Like you think LeBron, right? Like where's LeBron James? Like LeBron putting on Heat. LeBron could be Cavs. He could be Heat. He could be Lakers. But they already have Lakers done. They already have Cavs done. I don't think he's gonna be the lock-in. I think lock-in's gonna be Michael because they gotta have Scotty. Scotty's gotta be in this promo. So that is how I'm thinking. That is my mind right now. So for the Wizards, I'm actually gonna say Russell Westbrook. Now it makes me upset because I really want a Thunder Westbrook, but I really think that Thunder is gonna be Kevin Durant. I'm just gonna come over here and just put Kevin Durant right here. I think Thunder has to be KD because KD on the Thunder was already on a cover. Now also KD on another team was on the Warriors was on a cover, but I think Warriors has to be Steph. That just makes way too much sense. Now we're leaving out Klay Thompson. But low-key, maybe Klay Thompson is the lock-in. But Klay Thompson's already a lock-in for their set. Why would they repeat Klay Thompson? I don't know if they'd repeat Klay. Klay's gonna have to get an endgame though. So maybe we go Klay Thompson here. And you put Curry's a lock-in? I don't think they put... There's no way they put my MJ and Steph in lock-ins. It's weird because you gotta have these guys somewhere. I think you're gonna have Steph. Dude, I can't see them putting Klay as a lock-in again. I just can't. Steph's gonna sell packs. Does Klay just not get one? Dude, I don't know. I'm putting MJ up there, and I'm putting Scotty down here. Lock in for in-game Scotty. That sounds kind of like that could be a thing. Lock in for Klay Thompson again. That sounds kind of shitty, but I do think that I think Klay is going to end up being the lock-in again. Timberwolves is going to go Kevin Garnett, because he's already gotten invincible, but he can't be Celtics because they put literally Taco Fall at Celtics. I can't think of any glitchy players either that play for the Pistons, because I mean Taco Fall has no reason being an anniversary. Neither is LaMelo Ball, but there are no good players really. But there are plenty of good players for the Celtics. Like they're not going to do Larry Bird. Larry Bird be the lock-in? Man, Clippers could be Blake Griffin. Grizzlies endgame Jaw. Endgame John Morant. It's kind of a boring card. What if it's endgame Rudy Gay? He's a my team favorite. I'm gonna go endgame Rudy Gay. It's kind of weird. Jazz. I'm gonna go Andre Karolinko. Now for the Kings, they can't do Chris Webber. It's already a reward card. I don't know. Pistons and Kings. Okay, Mavs, it's gotta be Luka Doncic. It would be Dirk, but they already put Dirk as an endgame. So, now Pelicans is gonna be Zion. But it could also be Chris Paul. But I don't think they do that. They've thrown some young guys in here already with LaMelo. I think they put Zion in there. Now Spurs, I think they go Tim Duncan. That's why I put Kawhi in Raptors. Suns, gave Devin Booker a free card. So here's where Suns is going to be... Suns, I put Chris Paul. I'm interested to see how many of these I'm correct at. I'm probably way off. This is just for their anniversaries too. I'm pretty sure we're going to get one for each conference on Tuesday and then Friday. However, last week we got one on Wednesday as well. That was really weird. So I might get 3 a week. I'm going to update this on my Twitter. And see how many I'm correct at. Yo, I didn't know Dennis Rodman played for the Pistons. I think Dennis Rodman's going to be a Pistons card. It'd be silly, but that's Dennis Rodman's way of getting an endgame. Drazen, Peja, DeMarcus Cousins. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is that how do they make Klay a lock-in again? I mean, is that just how it's going to be for Klay? Because you can't lock in for Curry. They're gonna try to sell packs off Curry. This is my list. None of these guys have end games yet that I put in here. I don't have Dwayne Wade on here. Dwayne Wade could go Bulls. But then you don't have MJ. He's not gonna be Bulls. Now I may have the players right, but I might not have the teams right. But that's what's gonna be fun about this. AI is a little weird. It worries me how they do these, because you don't expect Shaq to be a Cavs, and you don't expect Melo to be a Blazer. So you wouldn't expect Vince to be a Hawk. LeBron to be a Heat. Can't be a Laker, and he can't be a Cavs. So LeBron has to be on the Heat. That's like gotta be guaranteed. But and then because you have Bulls, so you almost rule out Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade can't be a Bull because MJ and Scottie and Dennis Rodman. I don't know. I think my list looks kind of valid for the players that they have to include. I mean, Jeremy Lin for the Knicks is a little weird. Oh, and AI, 2 random point guards that no one probably would care about in 2K, but you have to have those cards you don't care about. Let me know what you think. If you're even interested in this promo as much as I am, I'm hella invested because I think this is cool, but I thought it'd be fun to make my guesses. Guess along with me, make your own guesses. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I have any hot takes. Let me know if you have any disagreements, if you have any agreements. I am super interested to hear what you guys have to say. Diversity on this is probably going to make it super interesting. So let me know what you think. I'm super excited to see how this goes.